So first we're going to start with our stuffed veggies and apples. What I have here is a stuffing that made out of turkey, okay, which is much more healthier than beef and everything else out there. So it's a combination of turkey, onion, celery, potato, and we also put one yellow apple in there. It gives you some sweetness. It really makes a great flavor. And just for the seasonings, I'm using some salt, pepper, and some chicken spices, okay? You can also put one egg in there. And also you'll see that I'm using plum tomatoes, some peppers, and some yellow apples, okay? Carve it out, get everything out of there, but you don't have to throw it out. Like you see the tomatoes, I'm gonna use it for the sauce. I cut up another half an apple to put on the bottom, okay, to saute with our onion, which is, you need about one onion, the tomatoes, whatever you got out, and an apple, okay? So all that, we're going to start cooking without any oil, and you'll see how easy it is and possible, okay? So let's start. I have my 7-quart wok right here, okay, one of my favorite pieces. It gives me a chance to cook everything, and I don't have to even put it too deep. Everything is in front of me. I see it very nicely, okay? So no oil. I'm gonna turn this on. And remember, we're cooking on medium to low heat to preserve all the nutrients in our food, okay? And it's going to make a completely different taste as well. Okay, so again, no oil. Just throw in some onion, the tomatoes, and the apples, okay? You can put some beef bones if you guys like, some chicken bones, whatever it is. Some people like to do that. I'm gonna make it very nice and simple. All I have to do is cover it up, and it's going to saute in its own juices, and that way we eliminate the frying in the oil. In a couple of minutes you'll see how it looks. So let's see what's happening here, and look at how much juice is produced here, all right? And this way our vegetables are cooking and giving us a lot of flavor. The aroma is just unbelievable. All right, so I'm also going to add some tomato sauce. That's optional. Just gives it a little more flavor and color. Mix that up. And at this point, we can start layering out our veggies. Okay, let's do that. It's important that when you're layering it inside the pot, that if you're using the apples, to layer them all the way on the top and not on the bottom. Everything else can go on the bottom, okay? So basically we had the sauce, we layered our vegetables and apples. I'm not gonna add any water or oil, nothing like that. I'm just gonna cover it up. Again, medium, it's gonna click, I'm gonna make it low, and you'll see how much juice is actually produced from the vegetables and fruits that we're using already, okay? And that's going to enhance the flavor instead of it dissolving in the water, okay? Let's do that. And so at this point, it's clicking pretty steadily, okay? What I'm gonna do is just make it lower, waiting for the click to stop. I can't control what you guys have at home in terms of fire, okay? Sometimes your low is still going to make this click, okay? That means your low is too high to retain the nutrients, because remember, this clicks at 187 degrees. So what do? Okay, because this is important for it not to click. This way you retain your nutrients. You can either use a special metal in between with the holes in it, okay? They sell it in stores, or you can just move it out a little bit to keep it halfway on fire, okay? That's another solution. So this is actually the metal I am talking about, okay, with holes in it. So you can put it on your fire and you can keep it here all the time, and just cook on that, and use a little bit higher heat, obviously, because it has to come through these holes. When it clicks, make it low to a point where it stops clicking, and you're good with that, okay? It's gonna be at the right temperature, all right? But this one is working perfectly fine, so I'm gonna keep it on. You see it's not clicking, and it's not to the lowest, but it's low enough for it to stop clicking. And let's take a look right here where we had our stuffed veggies and apples. Oh wow, this looks great. Okay, this is all done, and look at how much juice it produced without us adding a drop of water. Look at all this juice. You see, this is great. And these are enhanced with the natural flavors of the fruits and veggies that we used and not water. Okay, so really tasteful, beautiful color. Okay, as you can see, the tomatoes didn't turn brown. They still look as if they are raw, but they're cooked. Okay, well, bon appetit.